Hello everyone, welcome back to the Soul Star Wavelength. It's me, Nirvana. Special welcome back to my Soul Stars, my subscribers. Thank you so much. By the time this video goes out, I'll probably have 400 of you, which is amazing, like unreal. Thank you so much for being here. So today we have the reading How to Break the Loop, and it is inspired by the amazing Digital Circus, whose characters you see before you. I have a few more readings planned based on the characters. Today we have How to Break the Loop, and we have pile number 1 with Pomni and pile number 2 with Jax. So, yes. Before I head to the piles, just a quick note, if anyone does want a personal reading, I have information in the description box below. It's on my website. However, I will be traveling to visit family for the beginning of August 2025 this year, so I won't be doing any readings then. I'm going to try and get some videos recorded for you though, so you have content while I'm away. All right, so anyway, without further ado, let us move on to pile number 1. Hello, pile number 1, the Pomni pile. So glad to have you here. So today we're doing your reading on how to break the loop in your current reality, the loop that you feel stuck in. So any stagnant energy you are ready to leave behind, any old outdated habits, we're going to help you become aware of what it is that's been keeping you there. Okay, so channeling off my Pomni card, you might be someone that's prone to disassociation. Either way, just obviously take what resonates from my channelings here and leave what doesn't. There is definitely a strong need to shift out of your current reality big time, I think, that you feel inside yourself. This might not even necessarily, there might not be necessarily anything going wrong per se or anything in your reality, but there's just there's a deep desire for you to, for you to have a life that better reflects you. I feel like you might feel like a fish out of water where you are in your reality right now. For me, Pomni gives me Libra and 12th house vibes. So you might have Libra or 12th house placements really prominent in your chart. I also kind of get Gemini a little with the jester hat here. But mostly I feel she's a Libra. Yeah, there's a strong need to escape, to exit. Something coming through is that you are a very comforting person to the people around you. You're actually doing a lot of good where you are. There is something to be gained from your current reality. There is something that you can learn from the people around you. There is more to everything around you than meets the eye. You also might have noticed glitches in your reality. Like if you have been consciously working on manifesting techniques, you might have noticed that certain things, you might have noticed, glitches in the reality, like, for example, a small example, like say you put down an object somewhere and then you know for a fact you put it somewhere and then it's like across the room. Okay, so you know for a fact you didn't move it and no one else moved it. Then that's like a sign that you are in fact shifting But yes, it feels like there is something, definitely, there's something really big that you are wanting to change about your reality. You might want to move house. You might want to, yeah, move locations big time. I'm thinking like maybe move cities, or gosh, maybe even countries for some of you. You guys are really, you're really searching for something. Just always remember, you will always find the answers to what you're looking for within. But there's something I'm really getting, that the people close around you, they will help mirror to you the thing that they will help you find what you're looking for. They will help lead the way, basically. They'll mirror what it is within you. They'll mirror something within you and help you to readjust and see things from a different point of view, because her eyes are so prominent. There's something about them, something of a hanged man energy here. And the Fool as well, of course, because you're looking for that new start. But right now you feel more hanged man. There's something that needs to be seen, needs to come into your awareness for you to shift in the way you want to. Okay, so I channeled for freaking ages on her there. So now we'll get some bibliomancy. Alrighty, we're using big eye art today for obvious reasons. 3, 2, 1. Oh my. Misty Benson. That is the artist here. And I'm going to move this candle out of the way. The title of this piece is My Rococo Valentine. And the date that this art was made was 2007. So 2007 might hold a special significance for you. Maybe something significant happened that year, or I don't know if any of you watching would have been born that year, but maybe. I feel like you'd be pretty young to be on the channel, but you know, well, my content is not made for minors, okay? All right. Anyway, yes. So I'm really being drawn to the pink here and all these hearts. So pink would be higher heart chakra. And because there's this magenta in here, that's also soul star chakra to me. So you are definitely in the right place. So to me, we're wanting to come, so obviously like with the hanged man energy I was getting, you're wanting to come into a higher perspective. And then the higher heart chakra being highlighted and all the hearts around here. You're wanting to come into a space of more love within your heart, and you're wanting to work on your confidence here, and that will help bolster your desired shift within your reality. That will help you break the loop, is working on your confidence and finding things that light you up inside. So solar plexus, heart chakra are very, very important for you. I'd also recommend any soul star chakra meditations as well that might be available. This is kind of giving Belle from Beauty and the Beast. So you definitely feel like you stand out wherever you are already, but there's something about embracing how you stand out that's coming through here that will help you shift and break the loop. Embracing your style as well, your own unique style. It's also giving Jane from Tarzan. So she kind of abandons going back to England to stay in the jungle with her love. Yes, and so there's lots of love highlighted here as well. Yeah, I feel like there's a big need to connect to your passions and what lights you up, and that will really expand your sight and lead the way for you and take you out of whatever loop that you are currently experiencing in your reality. All right, so let's move on to cards. Alrighty, I'm using the Alice in Luna Tarot for your first deck here. because Pomni kind of has that Alice in Wonderland vibe where we kind of enter the show with her into this new realm. And so, yeah, she's kind of like, she's relatable in that way, in that you're experiencing the digital world, the digital circus with her, for the first time with her, basically. And that mirrors Alice, who enters Wonderland. You enter Wonderland with her, and so, you know, I thought that was appropriate anyway. You know what's pretty funny though is that the purple here, and like it matches up with Jack's. That's pretty funny. Alrighty. How to break the loop. Tell me, how will my pile number ones, how to break the loop for my pile number ones, the Pomni pile. Pomni is very sweet and caring, but because she is quite short in stature, I feel like she can kind of be like infantilized a little by people around her, or they can like underestimate her ability to think for herself and everything. People see her as quite childlike because of that, but she is like full grown. So yes, I think this pile is one that is often underestimated, and perhaps because of your gender or your size or your perceived gender, you know, yeah, I think people can project onto you because of that, and that's another reason why I think of her as Libra, because Libras get projected onto a lot, because Libra is the one sign in the zodiac that has an inanimate object as their signifier. Is that the word? I'm going with signifier because this is the best word I've got right now. So yeah, sorry if you can hear my stomach, don't mind it. I don't know why it's making noises. I'm not hungry. So yes, but that's the thing. Libras can get quite objectified and underestimated, because Libras are very intelligent, because often they are into the arts and aesthetics ruled by Venus. A lot of people underestimate feminine power, and so Libras do get underestimated, but yeah, they very much have a mind of their own. They're just very good at helping others and mirroring to others certain things. Yes, I feel like you are a very healing person for the people around you in that way. You're definitely very intelligent as well. Very intelligent, healing. Yeah, there's more to you than a lot of people expect on first glance, that's for sure. How to break the loop for my Pomni pile, please. Can I get some cards, please? The best cards to help them. The best information, most helpful and accurate advice, please, that I can give them, that I can channel for them through these cards. Wow, I really don't want to come out right now. Oh, here we go. Oh, interesting. Did you guys notice that this Seven of Wands was actually on the bottom at one point when I was chatting there? Okay, so we have Strength and Seven of Wands. Yes. Ooh, very fiery energy coming out. So now we have Leo energy. And Seven of Wands is actually also Leo. So big Leo energy coming through. Yes. Big Leo energy. How to break the loop. First off, with the Griffin here, I want to say you guys are very spiritually protected. The Griffin is a sign of protection and valor. So you're definitely a very courageous person. Like, even if you do get freaked out or anything, you know, or if you do get overwhelmed, like maybe you have anxiety or things like that, but you don't let it rule you. You're finding ways to overcome any mental blocks or hang-ups, and that is actually helping you to break the loop, and you're actually through developing your courage and your resilience, you are rising above the loop as we speak, because this is like in current energy right here, even past energy. And so now you're actually just defending yourself here with the Seven of Wands is about boundaries and a slight elevation. So you have actually come out of whatever loop you were experiencing a bit. It's just time to hold your energy. That's one of the biggest messages I'm getting so far. Also, strength and Leo energy lines up very well with the solar plexus, the gold energy, yellow solar plexus energy being highlighted in your bibliomancy section. And Leo does rule the heart as well, and the heart chakra was coming through very, very strong. And yeah, look at all these hearts here, actually. Yes. And Leo rules the 5th house, which is creativity and fun and passion and romance. So what we want to do to break the loop for you, like definitely, like I was saying, passions are very important, but you want to find your creativity and your fun, and you want to bring that into your life as much as possible, because creative energy is, I mean, it's one of the most powerful forces, I mean, that is available to us, you know, in this dimension for sure. It can make anything. Tuning into your imagination and your creativity, your inner child as well. Yeah, that will definitely help you to break the loop. And again, I'm getting so strongly, you already are. And your spirit guides are here really strong, because see with the Cheshire Cat here, who does remind me of Jack. So if you guys feel like watching both piles, definitely do, because I'm feeling his energy really strong through the Cheshire Cat. She has like the same color hair and eyes, pretty much, almost. And Jax gives me Cheshire Cat energy anyway. But anyway, yes, I also want to say about you guys is that, yeah, your face is also, you might have a baby face. And that's another reason why people might not take you as seriously as you would like at first glance. But hey, remember, being underestimated is actually... you can really use that to your benefit, because then they're not watching out for you, and yeah, you can take off. You can take off without any weird people's interference, basically. And I see you are being very much protected from any outside negative influences or anything, even not even just negative influences. I would say you're being protected from distractions right now, because you're really meant to follow your creative inspirations right now. They're going to lead you to very high places, is what I heard there. You're going to go far with them. It's going to lead you somewhere, maybe not in the way you expect. So when you do something, do it for the love of it, and do it for, you know, that thing of being process orientated and not results orientated. That will help you massively, because I think that might have been something that you guys have struggled with a bit, is or it's made it feel like more of a struggle, is because you're focused more on results. And so when you're focused on the results, you're kind of seeing the lack of what you want rather than focusing on the joy of creation. And then if you focus on the joy of creation, then you will naturally create more, and you'll be from a happier place, a more heartfelt and joyous place, and that will reflect in your work, and it will just become an upward spiral for you, and it will naturally become your escape route from whatever loop you have been wanting to escape. All right, and it's actually going to lead to stability and wealth as well. So you're here with the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles is very grounded, resourceful. She's got her ish together, and she wants for nothing. Yes, look how happy, like there's a lot of happiness in store for you if you pick this pile. So very nice. I am channeling a lot for you guys. I'm not gonna lie. You guys definitely have, you might be some of my collective, a lot of my collective have very unique and gorgeous eyes, and you definitely have that. You might have very big eyes as well. You actually might get compared to an anime character. That's definitely happened to me a lot in my life. All right. So we have our final 2 cards from this deck. I can't believe I've already talked for like 10 minutes with these 2 cards. Okay, let's see. 3 of Swords and 2 of Wands. All right. What do we got here? I might say like Pisces energy is also really strong with the 12th house, since Pisces is a 12th house ruler. Okay, so with the 3 of Swords here, what's interesting, I'm being really drawn to the fact that the swords have been drawn on bits of paper. It's actually reminding me of my little cards that I make. So this is about transmuting any pain from past situations, past heartbreaks, into art of some kind. And it doesn't have to be drawing or painting for you. This could be songwriting, it could be just dance, journaling. Pick your creative outlet, you know. It can be anything. Pardon me, it can be anything. Throat chakra, that's how true it is. Yeah, I think you felt, see, because that frog in my throat there, which is funny because the frog is very related to Pomni, and the frog was very prominent in my last reading, pile number 2, crystal ball pile. If you feel called, check it out. But as I was saying, frog energy, throat chakra energy, I feel like you have felt quite restricted in the past. You've not felt like you've been able to speak your truth, and so that has affected your communication. It's not been as authentic and free as it needs to be for you as a creative being, as an individual in this world. So that is what is changing right now. You are gaining the courage to embody more of your truth and your authentic voice in everything that you do. And yes, you're getting much better at transmuting the energy. Even negative energy that is sent to you, you are learning how to be able to transmute it into positive energy for yourself and use it as fuel to raise you up instead. That's really funny because like that song Raise You Up came into my head today. You raise me up. Like, so yeah, maybe that song has like some special meaning to you. But yeah, definitely your spirit guides are wanting to help raise you up and support you through this. They're helping you to find this new path here that is aligned with your heart, with the 2 of Wands here. Yes, it's definitely, yeah, I feel like you are quite, because the 2 of Wands is a choice between one path or the other, basically. So I feel like, but it's about tuning into your heart and seeing what choice is right for you through, you'll know. I feel like it's not even really a choice to you, whatever this choice, quote unquote, is, because one is completely aligned with your desires and dreams, your aspirations, you know, and so obviously you're going to pick that one. Or if you're lucky, you might even have 2 choices to pick from that are both aligned with your dreams. And then that's quite a good place to be in, because I feel like you can't make a wrong choice when it comes to this, because you'll know what the right choice is for you, no matter what here. And things will change very quickly with the 8 of Wands at the bottom for you. What's under the Emperor? Yeah, you're coming into a lot more personal power in your life. Aries energy, and this is actually a card of Aries here, and Sag, so all the fire signs showing up. So it really is beyond the zodiac signs being reflected in your birth chart. It is about your passion and your drive. You might want to look to your Mars placement to get more of an idea of how this will reflect for you and how you can increase your personal drive. So for example, I have Mars in Cancer. For me, that reflects in, I have to be emotionally invested in whatever I am doing to, like, I have to feel connected to it emotionally to be able to enjoy and be passionate about it. I think that's quite common, but like especially see with the water signs, and Mars is kind of a Cancer's a hard sign for him, let's just say. But say if you have like let's say Mars in Virgo. All right, so Mars in Virgo, you're going to need a good routine. You're going to need a good structure, a daily structure, because Virgo rules every day, daily routines. So you're going to want to make sure, especially for Virgo Mars, that you are doing something every day towards your passions. And honestly, that's good advice for anyone out there, actually, to just even do a few minutes of it a day. And then, you know, at the end of a week, you've done like maybe an hour when you would have done nothing otherwise. Yes, something about coming into out of your head and into your body is very important for this group as well. So exercise, routine exercise would actually really help you as well to break the loop. Yes, and that would help build your physical strength as well and your stamina, and it will improve your confidence and your overall well-being. So yes, exercise, daily exercise, super beneficial for anyone who picked this pile right now. So I'm gonna get some clarifiers now, since I have been talking for ages, yapping away to the Pomni pile. Alrighty, we are getting our clarifiers from the Gilded Tarot. All right, and I picked this because the Fool in it, I don't know if he'll be there. There he is. Like, look, very jestery, very classic, very Pomni. I have personally always loved jesters. I absolutely love jester characters. I think they are just so cool. I always loved their, oh my goodness, I always loved their outfits and designs. Yeah, some of you, so my Sacred Fools, some Sacred Fools might be in this pile or the next though as well, since Jax has a bit of a trickster energy. But anyway, these two piles are definitely one to bleed together, but we're keeping this separate right now. Three of Swords just came out, and it's under strength, so you are definitely overcoming past pain. You are healing your heart space big time here. Look at the sun. You're bringing the light, this healing light of awareness into your heart space, because it's these swords have been keeping you in place. They've been what's been keeping you stuck in a loop and stuck in your head. That's why coming into your body, the lower chakras, mastering your lower chakras is of utmost importance with strength here. Notice she is wearing yellow as well. Wearing yellow or gold jewelry would be very beneficial for you guys at this time, because look here, the three swords sticking into the heart, right? But then here you've taken them and turned them into art of some form, or you've transmuted them. You've taken them out of you and put them onto paper, because that could just be writing out. I know some people like to do that, writing a letter to people that have hurt them, not to post it or to share with them, but just for themselves, and then you can like burn or bury the letter or whatever you want to do with it, things like that. But there's a definite I feel like trauma as well. People, anyone that's chosen this, you might have gone through some trauma in your past. I'm very sorry if you have, and that might have been what has frozen you in this loop, to be honest, for a while. But you are gaining your strength and courage back, and you are, oh, I'm getting recalling. So you're recalling all parts of yourself from all timelines, spaces, dimensions, and people, places, things. You are recalling all your energy from all these things and bringing it back to you, so that you can basically ascend to a new way of being as your full self, basically. It's like new and improved. And again, look, 10 of Pentacles on the bottom. There is a lot of wealth coming to you for doing this. And the little mouse there, overcoming fear and anxiety, is huge. Yeah. You've been working on this for a long time with the little tortoise down here. Let's get more. Six of Swords, Seven of Wands. Yes. Oh my gosh. And look, the frog. The frog, guys. I told you the frog, because Pomni's actually associated with frogs. I think her original design was that of a frog. So that's very interesting. Yeah, frogs represent transformation. And yes, because that's that thing coming up. It's look at you, you're leaving behind lack, by the way, with the Five of Pentacles on the bottom. That's what you're leaving behind. Six of Swords is moving to calmer waters. And see under the light of the full moon there, because there's something that's been illuminated to you from your headspace. It's actually reflecting, like, because her face is like the moon there. Maybe you have a prominent Cancer placement or Cancer in the first house, perhaps. Because that can give you, that gives you a very expressive face. You're definitely extremely expressive. That might be another reason why people underestimate you, because that's like the thing. Because I actually myself have, I have Cancer moon in the first house, and so that makes me very expressive. And so people have thought they could read me a lot, but like, just because I'm expressive doesn't mean you're reading my expressions correctly. A lot of the time people, like, yeah, they completely misread me. So I think you are very similar, no matter what your personal placements are. But yes, frogs transformation. So that whole thing with like moving from tadpole to the maturity of a frog, the tadpole, which represents fertility, by the way. So your creative projects, amazing right now. You have like so much creative potential right now. It's insane. But yes, so the whole thing with the frog is it comes, it starts off water-based, completely aquatic, right? That's the word. And then it moves into amphibious, and it can move on land and in water. And that's what you have been mastering as well. And that's why coming out of your head, which would be the water realm, sort of the astral dream realm, and coming into the earth realm instead, the amphibious, being able to go on land, so to speak, that would be mastery, coming into your body more and being able to take action more in your specific reality. Because you're now able to move from a place of love and not fear. And that's shifting you massively. You're already better than you were. You might feel more stuck than you actually are. So now it's more about releasing that stuck feeling and focusing on the love of creation. And then you will naturally find that you move very fast from there. Yeah, I really get you're already on your way out the door here. And Ace of Pentacles, that's how true it is. Yeah, you're going to get a lot of physical rewards from this, this shift. Yeah, on the Four of Pentacles, you're coming into a place of much more stability here. The Sun, oh my gosh. And what's the last one? Nine of Wands, yes. You're not going to repeat the mistakes of the past anymore. The Sun here under the Three of Swords is phenomenal. Because the Sun is the brightest, happiest, most positive card in the deck, and it makes everything around it higher and better. And doesn't that go perfectly with like the little sun in your heart, and then it's coming out and reflecting into your whole world, into your all aspects of your life here, because we have the whole zodiac wheel. And so that is your whole life is going to improve from following the advice, apparently, that I've said. So no pressure to me, man, jeez. I'm just the messenger, okay? But look, you have all the planets here, and Saturn and Jupiter sticking out to me big time. And so these are both long and short-term rewards, major gains. So you've overcome a lot of very intense karmic challenges. That's probably what caused a lot of pain and trauma for you, because Saturn, karmic lessons can be very, very intense. And the whole thing actually is the karmic loop, right? The rings. And so yeah, you're coming out of that loop. You're coming into a place of power and pride, I heard. So yeah, the Leo energy coming out really strong. Like the truth of who you are on a soul level. You're coming into more of your truth rather than your programming. And what I mean by that is, when we're born and we're just sort of fresh and we are like this purest essence of ourselves, and then we go through the challenges of life, that is Saturn, you learn fear, you learn like your limitations through society and your family structures and school or the educational system in any way. But now you're at a point of undoing all of that and shifting more into your true essence again, which is absolutely wonderful. The inner child is really strong here. Doing things for your inner child will really, really help you right now. And it will bring in big rewards as well, because Jupiter, that's like sudden windfalls, lottery vibes, like there's big rewards coming from following your creative pursuits and your passions. And if it's not anything like in the arts for you, it is what lights you up. It doesn't matter what it is, you know. Yeah, like some of you could like really want to like have your own farm or something like that, and maybe you start actually planning for that. Maybe you start working out, how would I actually go about that, instead of just being like, oh no, but I've got to, you know, get a job in society and blah blah blah. And it's like, no, actually, like I can plan and I can work towards this bit by bit. Progress is progress, you know. Past mistakes won't hold me back. I'll just learn from them. I'll turn that into wisdom, turn pain into wisdom, like the hermit, and I'll find my way forward. I'll find the correct path for me, because you're done being, you've learned everything you need to learn from the battles, the previous things you've been through. You're tired of it. You don't have it in you to go through anything like that again. So you're just like, I'm done. I'm ready to follow my true self, to live as my soul wishes to live. This is very North Node energy as well. Yes. All right. I'm going to get you an oracle card to close off. This has been very cool, Pomni pile. Very cool. Alrighty. Sorry, guys. We are using my Alice in Wonderland oracle for... oh my gosh, my throat chakra. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, so... okay, guys, work on your throat chakra as well. Even singing or speaking is... talking with like trusted people, your friends, but like just singing for yourself, I feel like would be wonderful for you. Just put on like some of your favorite songs. You can make it so no one can hear you, so you don't have to feel self-conscious at all, and just sing along and enjoy yourself and let your voice ring out. And that will help do wonders for releasing any stuck energy as well. And it'll help you feel more confident in yourself, because you're owning your voice and you're letting yourself sing out. It's very powerful. The throat chakra is you know, that's Mercury's power chakra, so Gemini, Virgo energy, which is, Mercury is the magician, and so it will help to enhance your creative abilities even more. Yes. So can I get a final card for my Pomni pile, how to break the loop? You definitely, I feel like you definitely see things different already. If you're still here from the start of this reading, you already see the path forward, I think, more than you did before you clicked on. I feel like you've already been activated with a deeper sight and awareness, and a deeper grounding in yourself. Oh my gosh, you guys! This might be my favorite card in this deck. Oh my gosh, this completely backs up what I just said there. That is absolutely gorgeous. Look at this on the bottom. We have follow the white rabbit, curiosity meets opportunity. 333. Oh my gosh, you guys. And I'm wearing my 333 necklace again. Are you kidding? That is so awesome. That's actually crazy. So yeah, guys, check out the meaning of 333. Like the Cheshire Cat and the White Rabbit. So there is definitely a lot of signs and synchronicities around you right now that will help point the way. And again, your spirit guides are with you so strong. They are right with you, and they're so proud of you. Like, look, like the Cheshire Cat smiling there and smiling there, and this griffin is so happy, and even this bunny looks like it's smiling. I feel like you are so much further along than you think you are, truly. But there's lots of opportunities coming to you. Because the card underneath it is you have changed quickly, you've changed in the night. Yeah, you've already evolved so much. You're not actually stuck in the way that you once were at all, even from yesterday, even from just before the start of this reading. Now, yes, number 33, master number 33, the Ascended Masters also, they are connected to the number 333, and so they are all supporting you. That includes people like, you know, Jesus, Yeshua, you know, Buddha, you know, there's a lot of people up there. For me, Nikola Tesla is out there as well. Perhaps Neville Goddard even, you know, there's a lot of people up there. Amazing. Right, so I want to be a queen. Stating your sovereignty, declaring freedom, passing a test. You have passed a huge karmic test. Huge karmic test. Yeah. Very awesome. This is why it's one of my favorite cards in this deck. It's just, the meaning of it is just so liberating and amazing, and it's telling you you're doing perfectly, basically. Because look at the Mona Lisa look she has going here. And to me, that goes along with like this high value energy that has been all through your reading. Like this is leading you to a place of financial and material abundance for sure. Like tuning into this energy within you, your inherent value, of course, because you know how the yellow was so prominent, and that links to the solar plexus chakra, and that is Manipura, and it is like city of 1,000 gems. So like your wealth and your gold, you know, that's all stored in there, and that's why wearing gold might really help to amplify this energy for you. All right, so okay, I don't want to be anybody's prisoner. I want to be a queen. So you will when you've crossed the next brook, said the White Knight. And that's you crossing the brook right here. My gosh, you are about to be sovereign in your reality. You are truly sovereign already. You're about to be crowned king or queen or monarch if you do not wish to be gendered. Heck yeah. When Alice declares that she does not want to be anybody's prisoner, she is establishing her self-determination. She is a free person, even in the strange world she finds herself within. You know, that's actually like really reflects Pomni as well. How, because there's like a big part where like two characters are kind of arguing either side of her. And they're talking about, they're kind of trying to be like, oh, well, you're just trying to make her like you. And she's like, I've got a mind of, I can think for myself, guys. That's what she says. So you're just like, no, I actually can see and decide things on my own. Thank you. I am a sovereign being. Yep, you can affirm that. I'm a sovereign being. All right. She will not allow herself to be imprisoned, enslaved, or taken into captivity, even if her incarceration was to be comfortable. She declares her intent strongly. She wants to be a queen, a ruler in her own right, a person who has power, influence, and will take charge of herself in her own world. And she will embrace all the responsibility and scrutiny that comes with the role. When this card comes to you, you are asked to free yourself from any captivity, enslavement, or imprisonment. Yeah, find the exit door. That's so funny. You do not wish to be anybody's prisoner. You were born to be free. It's time to liberate yourself from any shackles and embrace your innate power. You also want to go further than freedom. You are seeking power. Not so much power over others, but the kind of power that sees you able to help yourself, make wonderful choices, rule with justice and compassion, and forge your own destiny. You are ready to become the queen and make your own choices in your own way. You are set to rule your world, indeed, to shape your world. Yeah, getting that very strongly from the sun here. You will no longer ask for permission to come and go. You will declare, make the rules, and decide what takes place in your dominion. Instead of fearing your power, you will embrace it and the enormous energy that comes with stepping into your own potential. And you know what's... I am pretty darn sure that the Two of Wands is the Lord of Dominion. So yeah, and like even I'm seeing this guy, it's like he's bowing. Like that's almost your past, like... the old aspects of yourself bowing to this new version of you that's coming out. Very cool. And it's also a reflection of your reality, like now bowing to you, now that you have risen above what once kept you stuck. So divination says, raising your status, you are taking charge of your life, making decisions for yourself, and setting rules and boundaries that work for you, declaring your independence, becoming powerful and influential, wanting to embrace your potential. Wow. All right, Pomni pile number 1. Thank you so much for being here. This was an absolutely incredible reading. I really enjoyed reading for you. If you did enjoy, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. You can subscribe and become a soul star with me if you haven't already. If you already are subscribed, I love you. Thank you so much. And alrighty, so I will hopefully catch you in another reading or another pile. All right, bye-bye. All the best. Hello, pile number 2, the Jax pile. Welcome to your reading on how to break the loop. All right. So I actually just realized that like the whole of my last part of that pile was like, it was like diagonal, because somehow it was like, because my table itself was diagonal. I don't know how I missed that, but so there might be some unexpected energy going on. There might be some if you're watching this at the time of its release, then we will be in Mercury retrograde, so make sure to and even if, since this is timeless, if you're watching it another time, make sure to be very mindful and double and triple check all your forms, your documents, make sure everything's in line, any travel you have to do. Yeah, just make sure you're prepared, because I feel like there could be some, because Jax is very chaotic, so there could be some slight chaotic energy heading your way. It doesn't feel super bad, to be honest. I find Jax super fun. And I think, yeah, he's just super fun as a character. So yeah, I feel like it's going to help whatever happens, but it might be unexpected, okay? It might be, some of the chaos might be the key to finding, to breaking the loop here. Yeah, I would say you have a really fun vibe if you pick this pile. Yeah. Jax has a bit of the Cheshire Cat energy. Yeah, just look at him. He's like got that smile. Super fun and mischievous. He kind of has mercurial energy for sure. So there's a bit of a magician energy to you. Yeah, so you might. So I feel like you're getting really good at making things happen for yourself, but there's just something, since you're here to break the loop. Yeah, you're wanting to find a way to utilize this energy to your benefit in some way to help release you from something, obviously. Yeah, you're able to do things, definitely, that, yeah, other people don't know how you do it. You definitely have a strong magician energy about you. So that'd be like Virgo, Gemini, since they're ruled by Mercury. I also get Capricorn energy from Jax, but the more chaotic type of Capricorn, for sure. Anything else before we move on? Well, actually, let's see. Yes. So definitely because of his light purple color, your crown chakra, you'll be getting a lot of downloads. Definitely, yeah, with his ears sticking straight up as well. His ears sticking straight up. Yes, that's like antenna to me right now. So you're definitely going to be picking up a lot of information from around you. Some of you might even resonate with, like, you might be very sensitive to others. You might pick up on others' thoughts and things like that. You're going to find the key through your connection to the divine and into your sensitivities to the energy around you, because rabbits are very sensitive. And in fact, if you look up the meaning of the spirit animal, the rabbit, you will find a lot of information. I was actually amazed at how much information there was on the rabbit spirit animal on the site I like to use is whatismyspiritanimal.com. I believe it's that, but it's what is my spirit animal anyway, dot something. But if you check that out, there is a wealth of information, because rabbit energy spans a lot, and it has the trickster energy. So this might be another Heyoka pile. Like, the Heyokas might have been drawn to here. I wouldn't be surprised. Yes. With his red dungarees, make sure to stay grounded so that you can pick up even more of the energy, but be able to still move about freely in spite of it. I feel like you also have been in a period of heightened sensitivity. I think you're getting a lot of spiritual upgrades right now. Definitely your sensitivities are being enhanced and your spiritual abilities are being enhanced. Very cool, very fun. You use your humor You use humor to get through life and to find enjoyment in any situation. Definitely. That's another very Capricorn thing as well. Capricorns are famous for their dark humor. And obviously Mercury, hilarious, amazing, so fun. I love mercurial vibes and humor. All right. The key to breaking the loop you wish to break is right here. It's very close. It's right under your nose. If not, then you've already got the sense. I feel like you've already got the sense of it with like his expression. He's like, yeah, I know it's here. Because Jax is very good at just pulling out keys from like nowhere. Keys that he probably shouldn't have. So alrighty, let's move on to your bibliomancy. Alrighty, we're gonna use the Big Eye Art book for today because he does in fact have quite big eyes. Alrighty. 3, 2, 1. Oh, this is a page I actually got before when I used this book, which is quite crazy. Like, of all the pages, how would I end up on this page again? Okay, so we have Strawberry Fairy and Sea Guardian here. Even though I've got them before, I feel like they need to be out again, so I'm going to get from them. This goes along with the Capricorn energy here that I was feeling, since it's a sea goat. You know, they have the, which I've talked about before, the sea goat symbolizes the ability to traverse in both realms, astral and physical. That's something you are very good at, definitely. I feel like this is quite an advanced pile spiritually and metaphysically is what I heard there. Okay, so you might be really into the hermetic laws. You might have studied a lot of stuff about how reality works, and that's how you're able to, like, I heard, pull the rabbit out the hat in that way. Yeah, very cool. All right. So, also rabbit symbolism spawns. Well, it spawns a lot because it does represent fertility, but it spans like all cultures. That's why there's so much information on that site. So, yeah, you could be pretty much from any culture, or you could connect to many different cultures, even if you don't necessarily have it in your bloodline in this life, in this incarnation. You're probably quite an old soul. So yeah, you can connect to pretty much any culture and find the beauty and the wisdom within. So that's why you have very strong ancestors protecting you. I get ancestors very strong from this. This image here, very cool. Yeah, definitely a shaman pile here as well. I might have some shamans watching, or people that have a strong shamanic energy about them. Because the rabbit is connected to, I'm sure there was stuff on Native American using energy, that, and it's in Celtic, it's in, anyway, I was talking, it's in it everywhere. Let's see, you might be Year of the Rabbit as well if you're here. By the way, these Sea Guardian here was done in 2005, and Strawberry Fairy was done in 2006, so those years might be significant to you for some reason. Strawberry represents sweetness and abundance and summer. So you might have a big win of some kind this summer, or so we're kind of in summer right now as I'm recording. But since this is timeless, I feel like any the summer coming for you, if you're not watching it at the time, is of posting, that is, will be very fruitful for you. no pun intended. All right, let's see. Yeah, very deep eyes, very, very deep. Very deep pile, if you hadn't guessed already when I was bringing up the shaman stuff. Very beautiful pile as well, very physically attractive. There is definitely an ethereal beauty that you possess, whether you, no matter what gender you align with, or genders. For some people, maybe you are gender fluid. you definitely have very strong spiritual support and the fairy support as well. You might work with the fae folk, or you might be called to. That's strong in Celtic ancestry, I know. For some reason, this strawberry fairy is reminding me of Liv Tyler. So that actress might be, what's the word? Significant for you. She played Arwen in Lord of the Rings. Oh, she's very beautiful as well. Maybe there's something about her look or style that is reminiscent of you in some way, or that she inspires you in some way. I also think it's really cool how both their hairstyles have like double going on, and it matches Jax's ears. So you might also like hairstyles like that. I know I do. Anything else? Sea Guardian, Strawberry Fairy. Huh. There's definitely a mystery about you. Maybe this is like the 8th house pile right here. I think so. Yeah, definitely. With the shaman stuff coming out, for sure. All right, let's move on to your tarot. Alrighty, guys, we're starting off with the cat tarot because felt like it was very appropriate. I mean, the color is very much matching up, and also Jax is very cat-like as well at some points, despite being a rabbit. Let's do it. Very fun. So, advice to my pile number 2 is the Jax pile. How can they break the loop? The loop. Loop da loop. Maybe you guys like roller coasters. That just came to mind there. Did I get 3? Ooh, 3 already. 2 of Wands. Look how cute. I love this 2 of Wands. So adorable with the little kitten. Yes, you're really finding your new path forward. It's a fresh start. You're, yeah, I feel like you're being very cleansed of past energies. You're connecting to your inner child. Very strong right now. You feel very free of the past. Very free of anything from before. You feel like you're in a blank slate, actually, and that really goes with this picture of Jax. His card of all the amazing digital circus cards I've done, is the most simple. Simple and clean is the way. Oh my gosh, no, not the Kingdom Hearts song. Okay, so you guys, Kingdom Hearts coming through. Kingdom Hearts. Okay, so maybe you like Disney or Square Enix games like Final Fantasy. I'm getting, so those games are very Pisces coded to me. You know, the character making friends with all the different worlds and traveling to all the different Disney places. Yeah, you're definitely able to travel to traverse in different worlds, and that was coming up really strong with the mermaid, the sea guardian energy, because that's traveled through the astral, being adept at that, because even the sea is shown so strong here. Yeah, I would say you have your dreams, your astral experiences are very much guarded and protected. Yes, they're also they're telling you a lot right now, so make sure and take note of your symbolism in your dreams. It will help give you insight. That might help you, yeah, you'll definitely find symbolism about your key there. And if you dream of keys, oh my gosh, take a special, oh my gosh, I can't speak. I got so excited. If you dream of keys, take special note of any other symbolism in that dream. And yeah, because wow. In fact, look out for keys. Look out for keys symbolism in your waking life as well. What we got? 7 of Swords. Ah, clever cookie. And look. They have like the same eyes. Oh, like this like is like I feel like you can come across very stoic when you want to, but then like in your mind you're like, I got them. Yeah, you're very, very smart, very clever. 3 of Swords here. And then King of Swords. Wow, lots of swords. Yeah, talk about the mercurial energy. Air signs are coming through very strong in this pile. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Tricky energy. But I feel like this is you, though. I feel like you are just being able to utilize any energy around you. I feel like you're very able to utilize even chaotic energy to your benefit. I think you might actually be able to... I feel like I got the word diversion there. So diversions, distractions, I feel like you're very good at that. Why the Three of Swords here, though? And the King of Swords. You know, somehow I really feel like this isn't you. Because see, these both have the yellow eyes that go with Jacks. Or if it is an aspect of you, I feel like it's more other people are feeling a bit, I feel like other people are a bit, like, I'm getting they're chewing over their memories with you. That they miss you. They feel like they couldn't see you clearly at the time. Like, they're only starting to understand you clearly. Now that you've, like, jumped through the rabbit hole and out of their reality. You've caused a lot of transformation here with the yellow butterflies. Hearts. Yeah, I feel like your energy could be quite addictive to people. But I feel like you're also very triggering to people at times. Just because of your light. And your humor. Like, there's just something about you that can really trigger people. I think you can unintentionally hurt people's feelings at times, or maybe some of you do it intentionally at times, but I don't know. Within reason, right? I feel like anyway. You really activate people's heart spaces. That's the thing. So if people are used to having their heart space shut down, they might project onto you certain things. Because like I see you just being like, this is your own doing. This I'm just sitting here playing with this cat toy. Like I don't know what your problem is. You're just chewing on this heart. And they're like, I just got to understand. I can't understand this person. I can't understand them. Oh, but I can't get enough of them. Yeah. Oh. You may have people that really stalk your social medias and stuff like that. People are really chewing over their memories of you right now. There's something, so you might be picking up on that through your antenna, you know, your spiritual antenna. Yeah, people's opinions of you are transforming actually, because they might have seen you as very cold and calculated and that, but now that they've actually processed what triggered them about you, they're actually seeing that you were very friendly and nice and you only wanted to help transform their life for the better. You wanted to help give them more confidence in themselves, I'm seeing, like with these yellowy orange butterflies. You wanted to encourage their own creativity and you wanted to have fun and help them transform their life for the better, basically. You were really just being very friendly. Yeah, interesting. So is this how to break the loop? I think to help you break the loop, I think you're releasing anything you did internalize from other people. Because see, look at them as well, how similar they look. People that have mirrored you as well. Oh my gosh, you're releasing stuff. You're releasing anything from people who mirrored you to try and just be in your energy because they just wanted more of your energy because it was feeding them in some way. They were getting sustenance from it. Yeah, let's get one more card. Yeah, because you're in a new beginning. You are moving away from this now. Very strange energy. I feel like you are, like, because see, like, you're really in a new beginning. 10 of Cups. Oh, amazing, Jack's pile. Well done. I'm so happy for you. Yeah, you're really going towards your total happiness and fulfillment. And with the rainbow there, yeah, that's a total activation in all your chakras as well. And I feel like people are really going to see you having it all as well. What we got on the bottom, that is the 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, it's been a long time coming. You've been very patient. Look how the colours of the cat toy, they match up with Jack's. The yellow and the purple. Yeah, because I feel like this is like, that's like you being patient and collecting all the signs. Because the little cat treats are reminding me of the key right now. You've been patiently collecting up all your keys and all your signs. Oh, and different keys to reality as well. Different things that work for you, for like, say like one of these little treats is learning boundaries, you know, proper boundaries, what you need with people, being able to discern what people you need boundaries with and when, because that's part of the clever nature here coming through. What could another one of the treats be, just for an example? Like learning about like the hermetic laws, basically. Is that what it's called? Yeah, the hermetic principles or something. Yeah. That could be one of the things, and you're like, ooh, that helps me, like, because I am very cerebral, so now I can apply this knowledge and like really shape my reality and transform it more. Yeah, learning detachment as well, that could be another one. It's like, ooh, that's another key to reality. I've learned how to detach properly. Now I'm not, now I can easily move on from people, places and things and move towards my total happiness instead. I don't have to be bogged down with any pain or projections from past people. Like, I don't have to take that on as my truth. I can move on from that. Yeah, you're leaving behind any lack. You don't want any more lack anymore. You want that total fulfillment, total satisfaction, and that's what you're going to get. You're very much on track for it right now. Let's see, with these 3 butterflies, that's 3 major transformations that have happened recently, and they're gold butterflies as well. So anything that's yellow or gold, definitely take note, because even the eyes, because it's a reflection of you, this golden energy in you. Okay, I'm gonna get some clarifiers now. Alrighty guys, I'm gonna pull from Sonic's, the Sonic the Hedgehog Tarot, Amy Rose's fortune card deck for your clarifiers. And yes, so I was going to say this pile is definitely about utilizing your mind and the air element. You really want to utilize the air element to break the loop that you're looking for. So your mind and thoughts and breath work would be very helpful for you. Pile number 1 was more about the fire element, about passion and coming into the body and everything, but this is more about utilizing your mind. This pile, that is. So let's get some clarifiers. For pile number 2, the Jack's pile. By the way, Jack's pile, if you are enjoying this video, if it's resonating at all, please do like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And if you're already subscribed, which I feel like a few of you that picked this definitely are, like, love you so much. Thank you for being here. I was going to do my heart, and then I realized I had my cards still in my hand, so woo. Okay, 9 of lightning, even more air energy, because the lightning yes, equates to swords in this deck. Yeah, wow, you're really escaping other people's demons and projections that they tried to send on you, even as a kid. Because see, look, this is like a tails chow, so also the fox being a very relevant animal for you guys. So you've got rabbit, cat, and fox, very strong. Even these bats here, bats are rebirth. Yes, the fox, like, which very much goes along. Fox is a very mercurial animal to me, very much Virgo energy with the fox. quick-witted, having to be quick on your feet and everything. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like you came through, it's my pile that came through quite a lot at a young age, because it's giving like very childhood energy to me, and that's actually made you super sharp and intelligent, and you know how to cover your bases because of this. But it's caused a lot of rebirths in your life. You've had to transform so much coming through the darkness, definitely. Yeah, oh, I know with just thinking of something, you might have lost a dear friend at some point. Maybe even, yeah, it could even go back to childhood actually. And I'm so sorry if you did. Yeah, I just heard it, like there's certain lines that Jax won't cross. Even though he has very like trickster, fun energy, there's certain things he won't joke about. So you have your lines, you very much have your own morals and your own code that you live by. And it's been shaped by everything you've gone through. You've been very, what's the word? You have been very deliberate, intentional about the way that you have built up your morals and your values and your own psyche, I heard, as well. By the way, look, tails on the bottom just now as well. Oh, and rings are golden. Yeah, you're really, you are so, it's within arm's reach, like breaking the loop that you want to break. In fact, reviewing, I feel like looking over some of your childhood fears or revisiting things in your childhood that scared you might actually bring some insights, because you know that lines up with me. I started watching the X-Files for the first time recently. My mom loved that show as well when she watched it when it came out, obviously, but when I was a child it terrified me, and I would run away. I would run away. Like the opening of the show scared me so much, even just the theme tune and everything. I would be like, I'd like run away and hide and like cover my ears and everything. It was too scary. I could not handle horror stuff when I was a little kid. But yeah, now that I'm older, I love it. I find it very fascinating. Apparently that's quite normal for 8th house stelliums. You know, like you go through like the intense fear of, as a kid, of all this stuff that you can perceive and like in the dark, basically. But then as you get older, like you've had to face your fears and overcome it. It's reminding me, yeah, because there's certain things that in childhood that helped me to find my courage and to overcome certain things. And honestly, one of the big ones was Link from The Legend of Zelda. I mean, he literally is the embodiment of courage, right? But like playing Ocarina of Time as a kid, I'm just feeling called to talk about this with you guys. So you might have something similar, or it might help you understand something yourself, me saying this. But yeah, playing Ocarina of Time and seeing like the crazy impossible tasks and like enemies that he overcomes at, technically he is literally like I mean he's literally like 10 years old throughout the whole game, even though he like time travels into an older body. He's still like only like mentally he's still like so young, you know. And I found that like so inspiring. I was like, he's able to do this. Like, and it helped me, because I used to be so scared of the bosses in games as well. I used to be terrified, and I used to get my mom to try and play them for me, but I would get annoyed because she didn't know how to play the games, and I was like, I'm better at this. I'm like, I need to do it. I need to be the one. I'm the one with the key here. Freedom's Wind on the bottom. That is the Chariot. So yes, you'll definitely find success if you revisit these things that maybe scared you as a child. Now seeing them after so many transformations that you've gone through, you'll be able to learn something. You definitely will. And it'll be cause to celebrate. Let's get another one here. Seven of Rings. Oh my gosh, this is so funny. This is so funny. When I first got this deck, I remember looking up the symbolism for these ones, and there was someone that talked about all the Sonic references in particular. And it made me realize he was like the little like squirrel here dragging his nutsack up the up the hill. And he literally is. He's got a sack of nuts. Oh, so funny. What the heck? Okay, so anyway, Seven of Rings, Seven of Pentacles energy. So that, oh, mirrors your bottom card from the Cat Tarot. Again, you have been very patient and you have persevered through everything. Yeah. You've taken what you can, even from the most painful events of your life, and you've learned from them. And you've used it to help you, you've utilized it. And it's helping you to make more abundance in your life, because acorns symbolize abundance. And they're linked to the oak tree. And the oak tree is sacred to thunder deities such as Zeus and Thor. So those two might be relevant to you. They might be significant for you, synchronistic. So if not, maybe check them out. Wow, this is like a proper extrasensory pile with silver on the bottom here, the King of Fire. He has telekinesis, telekinetic powers. So yeah, you guys are definitely psychic powerhouses, spiritual powerhouses in this pile. Yeah, I think, yes. Transmuting and understanding, like any heartbreaks, is leading to major abundance. Look, it came out, Freedom's Wind. This is Sonic's card, like Sonic craze. Oh, I'm just thinking of the dumb Joe Swanson memes. I don't know why Family Guy is coming out again. Like, what the heck? Like, why is Family Guy coming out so much lately? Maybe you used to watch Family Guy. But yeah, there's been a bunch of like Sonic Joe Swanson memes. For anyone not in the know, that's why I'm bringing that up. But Freedom's Wind, the Chariot with the King of Swords. Yes, you are having like some major mental transformations right now. Old energy is really getting like shifted for you, and you're coming into like this brand new awareness, which is like it's like shooting you forward. And like Sonic can move faster than light, canonically, right? Because he has the light speed dash, but he can technically go faster than light, I think. I'm sure. So yeah, you're really getting good at quantum mechanics and quantum, like using that to manifest. Because you're coming out of struggle and fear, and instead into like this place of like accelerated power is what I heard, and very elevated, extremely elevated mentality here. Let's get one more. 10 of water on the bottom. Look, this is double again. 10. You're definitely a major completion of something in your life. You're really going to the next level in some way, in terms of, I feel like it's like your whole way of being is shifting. Because like Jax as well, he seems able, people were actually like speculating that he wasn't even human in the show, that he was like a rogue AI or something, because of certain things he was able to do that it just seemed like he shouldn't be human. But yeah, that's what you guys are like. You're really reaching this new level in terms of your whole way of being. Yeah. You were already able to do things that other people would think was impossible, and you're going to the next level with that, and you're going to be able to like create what you desire a whole lot faster moving forward. Okay, let's get one more. One more card, please, for my Jax pile. Chaos. Oh my freaking god. And wasn't I talking about chaos the whole time, man? I was talking about, because he's very much like chaotic. So chaos here, this is the equivalent of the death card. So yeah, look, major shift here. All the chaos emeralds chaos control. Actually, shadow was on the bottom of the deck a couple times there, as well. So you're really getting, ooh, I'm hearing stuff like chronokinesis, like time powers and stuff here. You're really able to create portals and shift like rapidly into, yeah, it's by finding that feeling of fulfillment within yourself. Because see, I think that's what was missing. Because see, that's why this cat's chewing on the heart as well. See, if I do take it as an aspect of you, since everything outside of us is a mirror, right? Reality is a mirror. So you're chewing on it and figuring it out, like, what can I get from this that will help me, like, to move forward from a place of feeling stuck, perhaps, or frustrated. And from chewing on that, and feeling into your heart space, is taking you out of the mental realm. It's transformed the mental realm and then taking you into the emotional realm, which is something that you've maybe needed, because I feel like perhaps you've like come into maybe over intellectualize things at times as like a self-defense mechanism, and so now like you're getting access to like all these wonderful emotions again in a more powerful way, and that's what's shifting, because you're coming into the heart space. It's reminding me of the Joe Dispenza stuff where he's talking about the elevated emotions, because it's the thoughts have to be aligned with an elevated emotion, because the thought sends the signal out, but the feeling is what magnetizes and draws it in, and you're starting to really understand these. You're uncovering these hidden feelings within, and through shifting them, you are shifting at light speed into like this powerful new place where everything you desire and the total emotional fulfillment is just available to you, basically. Like I just can't talk. I cannot emphasize enough how powerful this half of your spread is here. Like, incredible. And backed up on the bottom we have Statue Savior, and this is the star card. So this is healing, major healing, and it's Aquarius energy. So that is like you're coming into more truth of who you are, more authenticity, and it's helping you to pour into the world as well, because your own cup overflows. You're able to like pour out into the world more as well and affect the world more positively. Yeah, from after feeling stuck. So like this is helping you break the loop. You'll no longer be trapped. Wow. Definitely check out Quantum Leap meditations and Portal meditations. Yeah, incredibly powerful, because it even looks like he's like looking through a little portal. It's giving Looney Tunes, honestly. Like, that's all, folks. That's you leaving like this whole struggle and effort things behind and coming into a place of much more like you're really coming into your true magician energy now. That's so cool. All right, I will get you an oracle card to close out. Alrighty, guys, I am using Brian Froud's Fairy Oracle to get your final oracle card. Wow, so cool. Oh, well, that was fast. Okay, so this is your final oracle card to clarify and clear up anything else about how to break the loop. Your final advice. Tobira of the Waters. See, yes, the waters, that's the emotional realm. You're coming more out of the cerebral, because you have really mastered a lot of the cerebral element and area, I would definitely say. So yes, this connects to the Ten of Cups, definitely. On the bottom we have the Fairy Godmother, so you definitely have some like beautiful spirits looking after you. This might even be a grandmother or something on the other side for you, looking out for you, bringing you wisdom and gifts, even in spirit. We have like the barn owl up there, so that might be a sign of them. Wow. There's definitely some beautiful magical things ahead for you, and you have yes, you definitely have like passed on loved one or ancestor. Yes, because the ancestors came up really strong for you. They are helping you because they want you to have this fulfillment, because they feel like you have definitely earned it. We are inherently worthy, but like you have done like so much. You've like really come through so much that it just wouldn't be right if there wasn't something that came to you for all the wonderful spiritual work you've done. All right, so let's read about Tabira of the Waters. This is a very healing card. Yes, so the mind was very highlighted, but water element is super, super important for you to utilize. Spiritual baths would be very useful, making like magical baths for yourself using herbs or salts or bubble bath. That's all, you know, you don't need too much. It's all just about your intention. And look at her pouring, and it's just like the star card, the Aquarius energy, going perfectly with the Statue Savior card. This is a time of great healing and restoration for you. All right, let's check it out. Number 37, Tabira of the Waters. All right, here we are. And it says, emotions, serenity, meditation, gracefully accepting change. And I did mention to do some meditations here because they're really going to quantum leap you. For a moment, close your eyes and just let yourself feel the cool, sparkling fairy waters flowing through your fingers. Imagine drinking this sparkling coolness from your own cupped hands, and imagine the water flowing down your throat. You may even be able to feel that magical, energy-filled coolness flow right through to your toes. Ah, feel better? Throughout the world, there are healing wells, both for general health and specific ailments. In modern times, many of their fairy qualities have been diluted, even though Tabira and her healing helpers do all that they can to help keep them clear and potent. Fairy waters reflect the emotional state of the human people around them, so the fairy waters that come through to our world have lessened in purity and power in places where people are living especially stressful, quote-unquote civilized lives. As one Oracle group member observes, there are profound connections with drinking water, tears, wells of forgiveness, water as the fluid of transformation, water as the fluid of transforming nutrients in the body, the connecting flow. I could flow on and on, but I'll stop. In fact, yes, definitely drink more water. That would be very helpful. I also want to, I want to back up this thing about the healing waters. My gran was so, she really was very devout Catholic, but she healed my uncle Martin when he was a kid. She used the water of Lourdes, which obviously is a very famous holy water spot, which would be encapsulated in this. So don't doubt, it's true. He was miraculously healed, thanks to that. Alrighty. However, the many healing fairies who help Tabira do their best they can under the circumstances to purify the waters, and they try to maintain their own merry spirits to give added power to the waters. We can help the fairies by creating more merriment in the lives of others and in our own lives. So yeah, that goes along with Jax. Like, it's just, we're meant to have fun. Like, I feel like that's like his biggest thing. He just wants to have more fun and not be like bogged down by like the situation that he's stuck in. You know, he wants to like just make it as fun as possible. Like, he might not do it in the healthiest way in the show at all times, but yeah, like, that doesn't have to be a reflection of you, you know, watching this. But yeah, it's all about finding more fun in life, right? We should be living fun and fulfilling lives, and you're definitely on track for much more fun and lighthearted and fulfilling, but also powerful and potent energy, that wonderful dualistic thing coming up there. All right. In addition to the healing wells, there are wells and springs that bestow wisdom or skill upon the drinker, like the famous Hippocrene fountain on Mount Helicon, which bestows poetic inspiration. I suspect it of being a fairy fountain because of the way it works. If you have one drink, you gain a certain level of poetic ability. Another draught brings you more, and the third brings you the full flower of poetry. The reason the world is not overrun with magnificent poets is because, first, it is very difficult to find the spring, and second, the water packs such a wallop that most people stagger off after a single drink or two, and you only get one chance at the spring. There are also fountains of youth, like the one on Dunai, the highest hill on Iona, a magical isle on the west coast of Scotland. Woo, Scotland! I looked and looked for this fountain, but I didn't find it. I shall have to try again next time I'm there, because I'm in much more need of it now than I was all those years ago. Alrighty then, writer of this book. Starter reading. Water is mutable, changeable, fluid, and Tobias speaks to us of a particular kind of change of emotions, and possibly a change in health. We have important choices to make about how we can meet those changes and where we let them take us, toward the calm, flowing purity of the fairy waters, or the boiling cauldron of hot temper and steamy emotions. The choice is obvious, but we sometimes forget that we have it. Tobias reminds us that we do have a choice, and making it, wisely or unwisely, determines our future. Yes. Okay. The things we need in life remain constant. No matter what is going on or how hectic the changes and pressures in life may be, we need nurturing and love, and it is ultimately up to us to provide that for ourselves. The healing fairies will help us if we ask them to. Yes, because like the fairy realm and your spirit guides, they really want to help you. We've got the fairy godmother there as well. Whew. Alrighty, Jack's pile. I would say that is us. Thank you so much for being here. I totally forgot about emojis last reading and even the last pile, but you know, if you're still here, throw down a little rabbit for us, for the Jackses out here. Let me know that you watched all the way through. Again, thank you so much for being here. So many blessings. Oh, crap. I'm going to have to, like, censor her. Oh, bloody hell. I didn't even take in the fact that... Oh, man. Anyway, whatever. I'll work it out in post. So, all right. All the best. Jaxie boys. Jaxie boys and gals. Many blessings to you. All right. See you later. Bye.